Well, good morning, folks. Basketball fans out there. It's the Vikings getting ready to take on the Red Devils of Dawson County here. Pregame brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Let's keep you from getting fit. You got discounted gas passes, personal training, Pilates, a whole lot more at 850 Whole Drive in Bigfork, Montana, 837-2582. Right across from Eagle Bend, Doug and Nancy Mallon and the fine folks at the Montana Athletic Club. And the Vikings, after a tough loss yesterday, 54-49, they really battled with Billings Central. Too many turnovers. I think they had 23 for the ballgame, 23 or 25. Got to get better care of the basketball. They'll try to get that done today against the Red Devils of Dawson County. The Alcrees win, so we're into the Vikings back-to-back. Just don't have much time to get ready in between, so right back with you here for this ball game. And this is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes, about 406-270-7384. And sorry about some of the reception. It's probably where I'm at in the gymnasium. I'm looking for that green light. And we got that green light on now, so we should be good. It keeps fluctuating back and forth here as I'm using a jetpack. So hopefully when I stand up, it will go well. So, well, Vikings have a chance to pull off another one. They're 1-3 on the season, but it's getting some good experience against some quality opponents here, both in the Western 8 tip-off and then this East-West tip-off. Fine folks here at Fergus County High School here in Lewistown taking care of us here. Good hospitality by them. And let's take a look at your starting lineups, brought to you by JD Detailing, 406-261-1460, Josh Digley. He was voted second in the best of Flathead and in business for 3.5 years. You need some detailing work done, get a hold of Josh Digley at JD Detailing. Well, first of all, the starting lineup for the Red Devils of Dawson County, which is Glendive, if you didn't know that. For Dawson County, they'll start a 6-foot senior, Kobe Smith, at number 10. At 6'4", senior number 14, Chase Crockett. That's number 13. 5'9", junior, number 24, Carter Amsler. And 5'9", junior, number 33, Shane McPherson. And then a 6'6", junior, number 51, Levi Eaton. So they'll have a tough battle inside with height for Dawson County. For the Vikings today, we're going to start 5'11", senior guard, number 0, Wyatt Johnson. 6'2", senior forward, number 5, Elijah Thornus. At 6 foot even, a senior guard, number 10, Jack Jensen. And then 6'2", senior guard, number 23, Cole Konopik, and a sophomore guard at 6 foot even, number 25, Asher Konopik. The head coach for the Red Devils is Wade Murphy, assisted by Mike Sickvelan and Gavin McPherson. For Bigfork, the head coach is John Hollow, assisted by Adam Jort and Brandon Pizzola. So I'll take a timeout and be back here for the tip from Fergus County High School here in Lewistown, Montana. It's the Vikings taking on the Red Devils of Dawson County. All right. We're back here at Fergus County High School. It's Bigfork. The Vikings getting ready to take on the Dawson County Red Devils. Here. And tip-off brought to you by Hanson Excavating. Demolition and site preparation, excavating and grading. In business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. Well, Vikings getting ready to tip it off here. 406-270-7384. Hopefully you can hear me out there. It'll be Thornus going up. And we'll see who's tipping it off. Nice job there. Shaking hands, never met before. Thornus going up. Has number 13, Chase Crockett. Dawson County wins the tip in the backcourt. They'll give it to Amsler. Amsler over to McPherson. McPherson right side underneath the Amsler. Amsler looking, setting up. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Amsler turnaround jumper. No good. Rebounded there by Asher Kanopic. Tries to beat Wyatt Johnson, stolen away by Dawson County, 33. McPherson tip block. Wyatt Johnson blocks it. Knocked away by Asher Kanopic. As Amsler gets the rebound, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Looked like a clean block from here, but that'll be the first personal on Asher Kanopic. First team foul on Bigfork. Amsler makes the first one. He'll get one more. Second shot up is good. Cole Kanopic will inbound to Jensen. Jensen looking. Little trap defense by Dawson County. Jensen throws it away, meant for Cole Kanopic. It's 2-0 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. And Red Devils with the basketball. Over to Amsler. Amsler will get in the corner to Smith. Smith right side in the right wing. Looks up, kicks it out top, Eaton. Over to Amsler, back door. Underneath to Crockett. Crockett looking, little jump hook by Crockett is good. Into Jensen. Little 1-3-1 trap. Here Jensen. Asher Kanopic. Cross court, Cole Kanopic. Wyatt Johnson on the left side, back out to Jensen. Asher Kanopic looking underneath, feeds it to Thornus. Foul's called on the ground. The shot went in, but it won't count. The foul's on number 24, Carter Amsler. That's his first team foul. 4-0 Dawson County leads Bigfork. You're on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. 6:51 to go here in the ball game. Hey, Matt, who made that? Matt, who made that? Cole Kanopic with the bucket for Bigfork, 4-2. Underneath the Amsler, out Crockett, three-point shot. Rebounded by Thornus. We'll give it up to Jensen. Jensen over to Cole Kanopic. Back out to Jensen. Jensen, top of the key for Bigfork. We'll feed it out to Wyatt Johnson on the left side. Back out to Jensen. Jensen looking. Wyatt Johnson thought about the three. Out to Jensen. Eli Thornus, little jumper in the middle, misses it. Cole's going to get called for over the back, I believe. That'll be the second team foul on Bigfork. And first personal on Cole Kanopic. Here was 6:12 to go in the first quarter. Amsler in the corner to Smith. Smith on the right side, right wing. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Eaton, Amsler out to Crockett. Crockett, good defense by Thornus. In the corner to Eaton. Eaton taken away by Thornus. Rejects his shot, comes right down. Jensen quickly up. Wyatt Johnson left side. Wyatt out to Cole. Over to Asher Kanopic, back to Cole Kanopic. Underneath, Thornus looking. Up under Thornus. Off the glass, no good. Too strong. Crockett with a rebound for Dawson County. He'll cross the timeline. McPherson will get it out to Amsler. Crockett over on The left side looking to drive on Thornus. Thornus doing a good job defensively. Off the glass, misses. Jensen with a rebound for Bigfork. Jensen quickly up. Over the top of another turnover for Bigfork as Jensen tries to hit Asher Kanopik. It'll be Bigfork basketball. And Colin Way will come in the ball game along with Austin Savick. Jensen and Cole Kanopik will sit for the Vikes. 5 minutes to go here in the first 4-2. On the Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard, Dawson County leading. Over to McPherson. McPherson left side guarded by Wyatt Johnson. Crockett, top of the key. Thought about the three. Underneath to Eaton. And Savick's going to get called for the foul. Amsler inbound near court. They're in their red with white lettering. Bigfork in their white with blue and blue striping. Amsler feeds it underneath to Eaton. Eaton baseline. Thornus right there. Puts up. And Savick able to grab the miss by Eaton. Colin Way quickly. Eli Thornus. Or check that. Asher Kanopik on the drive from Wade would tie the ball game at 4. 4:23 to go here. Amsler will give it over to Smith. Smith out to McPherson. Underneath Smith will kick it out. Crockett. Crockett looking to drive. Bigfork cuts him off. Wyatt Johnson tips it up. And Johnson going to get called for the personal as he battling for the ball that was tipped way up. That's his first 14th foul on Bigfork. Red Devils inbound. Amsler in the corner to Crockett. Crockett looking to drive baseline. Up, under, out the glass is good. As Savick goes down. Savick inbounds to Wade. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 6-4 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Johnson trying to feed Savick. Savick wasn't looking. Johnson will go out. Dylan Pervecchio in the ball game for Bigfork. And number 35, Tegan Wall in the ball game for Dawson County. 3:53 to go here in the first. 6-4. Dawson County leaves the Vikings here. Smith, kick it out. McPherson over to Crockett. Crockett left side. Top of the key to Wall. Over to Amsler. Amsler feeds it to Crockett. Crockett pull-up jumper. Misses it. Wall gets the rebound. Out to McPherson. Amsler pull-up jumper with the left hand is good by Amsler. Quickly into Wade. Wade feeds it over. Asher Kanopik back to Wade. Wade corner. Austin Savick underneath. Thornus. Asher Kanopik over to Wade. In the corner. Dylan Pervecchio back out to Wade underneath. Eli Thornus. Turnaround jumper by Thornus. Just a little bit short out the side of the rim. No good. Good looking shot though. Crockett quickly up. Smith trying to take it to the basket. Rolls around. No good. Grabbed by Savick. Savick up to Wade. Up the right side. Asher Kanopik finds Thornus. Thornus spin move. They kick it out. Underneath. Dylan Pervecchio trying to go up and under. Loses the basketball. But Savick picks it up. Puts it off the glass for 2. 8-6 on your Flathead League Lodge scoreboard. Valkyries trail by 2. Amsler gets it over to McPherson. Out to Smith. Crockett over on the left side, left wing. Top of the key to Wall. And they're going to call a team control foul on a legal screen on Dawson County with 2:28 to go here in the first. First team foul. I'm trying to see who the foul was against. Second team foul on Dawson County. First personal on number 10, Kobe Smith. Austin Savick will sit out. Cole Kanopik back in the ball game for Bigfork. He'll inbound to Wade. So you got Wade, Cole, and Asher Kanopik, Eli Thornus, and Dylan Pervecchio. Wade across the timeline. Pervecchio left side feeds Cole Kanopik. Cole Kanopik pull-up jumper misses it. And a personal foul is going to be called on Dawson County. 13 foul on Dawson County, the Red Devils. And the first person on 35, Tegan Wall. Bigfork inbounds. Colin Wade gets into the Cole Knock, misses it. Right there, Thornus off the glass, misses it. Tipped around. Wade comes up with a loose ball. Asher Konopik, three on the way. Off the rim, no good. He got fouled on a three-pointer. Rule of thumb is you don't foul a jump shooter. Fouls him out there. He'll get 3 free throws. It doesn't matter. It's follow through. Actually, they're saying it after the fact, so they don't give him any free throws. Zodi on the foul. Number 22 is first. 14 foul. Wade driving. Asher Konopik looking. Out to Wade, top of the key. Cole Konopik, right side, will fill it to Pravecchio in the right corner. Cole Konopik, skip pass. Asher Konopik. Asher over to Thornus, back out to Asher Konopik, skip pass. Cole Konopik underneath, finds Asher. Asher, pull-up jumper. A little floater through the middle, ties the game at 8, and Bigfork will take a timeout. A 30-second timeout taken by the Vikings. They tie it up with 1:33 to go here in the first. On your Flathead League Lodge scoreboard, 406-270-7384. I know Jack's listening out there. Light looks green, so it should be good to go here. Thanks, Jack, for letting me know what's going on there. So 8-8 here in the first, as the Vikings come back and tie it up. It was just too short in between. Yeah. Yeah, Matt wanted to come to pregame, but in between those two games, it's like they give 15 minutes between the warm-ups, so we'll get them on later. So Dawson County basketball here, 1:33 to go here in the first. 8-8. In. Amsler. Looking to drive. 22. Zodi in the corner. Amsler looking to drive. Lefty. Zodi kicks it out. Crockett. Out to Ethan Rivas. Crockett looking to drive. Pulls out. Kicks it out. Far court, Amsler, left-handed shot, three-point shot on the way is good from the right side. Under a minute to go. Wade kicks it up. Dylan Pravecchio feeds Cole Konopik. Out to Thornus. Pravecchio. Out to Wade, near half court. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Asher Konopik. Over to Wade. Underneath Cole Konopik. Asher. And look to drive. Nearly loses it. Feeds it underneath Thornus. And stolen away. Crockett with the basketball for Dawson County. Across. Gives it over to Amsler. Over to Rivas. Crockett with the basketball. Free throw line. Rivas, three-point shot from the right side. Short. Misses it. Rebounded by Eaton. And Cole Konopik right there to pick up the charge. Player control foul. Number 51, Levi Eaton. That's a 15. Now, no free throws. Jack Jensen comes back in for Bigfork. First personal on Eaton. And because it was player team control foul, no free throws. Pravecchio comes out as he did a good job. Jensen back in for the Vikes. 11-8 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Wade, 11 seconds on the shot clock, or on the game clock here in the second. Thornus out to Jensen. 3 seconds. Got to get a shot up. Wade, left side, off the rim. Rebounded by Crockett. No good. After one, it is Dawson County, the Red Devils, 11. The Bigfork Vikings, 8 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here from Fergus County High School in Lewistown, Montana. I'll take a timeout and be right back after this. All right, welcome back to Fergus County High School here in Lewistown. Vikings trail by 3 here after 1. It'll be second quarter action. And it'll be Bigfork basketball to start the second quarter here against the Red Devils of Dawson County. That's out of Glendive, Montana. So Cole and Asher Knopick, Colin Wade, Jack Jensen, and Elijah Thornus in the ball game. For the Red Devils, number 10, Kobe Smith. 51, Levi Eaton. 22, Aiden Zodi. 33, Sam McPherson. 13, and Crockett. Backdoor, Eli Thornus on a nice pass from Jensen on the alley-oop backdoor. I really like that play. Works pretty much every time. Vikings pull within 1. Underneath, Eaton. Wade trying to go by. Eaton goes down, and they're going to call personal on Colin Wade. That'll be the first team foul on Bigfork here in the second. Crockett with the basketball, right corner. He'll kick it out to McPherson. McPherson over to Smith. Out to Amsler. Or check that. Rivas in the ball game. Crockett looking to drive. Knocked away by Cole Knopick, out of bounds for Bigfork. And inbounding number 23, Ethan Rivas. They say he's an 8th grader here. Shot underneath. Eaton going to go up strong off the glass. Rebounded by Cole Knopick. And I'll have to check and make sure that's the right name. Colin Wade, right side. Jack Jensen out to Colin Wade. Knocked away. And bucket made there by 23. Rivas for Don Thornus. Up, under, off the glass. Going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2 as a foul is called. On Dawson County. 13-10. Eli Thornus at the line for 2. First personal, number 13, Crockett. Yeah, they say Ethan Rivas is an 8th grader listed here. Misses the second one. 13-11, Vikes within 2. 6:50 to go on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard as Amsler back in the ball game. Rivas out to Crockett. Crockett top of the key. Kicks it in the corner. Amsler, left-handed shot. 3 from the left corner. Drains it. Up to Asher Knopick. Knopick bothered by Rivas. Cole Knopick, jumper is good. Turnaround jumper from the right elbow by Cole. 16-13 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Amsler will give it over to Smith. Smith out to Rivas. Over to McPherson. McPherson, long 3 on the way out the rim, no good. Wyatt Johnson back in the ball game for Bigfork. Grabs the rebound, gives it over to Jensen. Jensen, right side. Thornus in the right corner, back out to Jensen. Stolen away by Rivas. Oh, blocked by Jensen to get called for the foul. And go to the free throw line. So Rivas at the line, listed as an 8th grader at 5'7" here. First shot off the back of the rim, no good. Jensen will pick up his first personal. Second team foul in the Vikings, here in the second quarter with 5:50 to go. 16-13, Dawson County up. 17-13 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Asher Knopick across the timeline. And this time Rivas will reach in, get called for the reaching foul. That'll be the second team foul. Fouls on 23 Rivas, that's his first here in the second. Jensen will get it into Asher Knopick. Over to Jensen. Back out, Asher Konopik. Back to Jensen. Jensen's going to pull up for the jumper. Rimmed around. Battling for it is Thornes. And it'll be off Bigfork. Red Devil basketball. 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. 17-13 Vikes trail on their JD Detailing scoreboard. And Amsler with the basketball. Amsler across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Smith guarded by Johnson. Gets it out to Crockett underneath to Amsler. Throws it away as Amsler goes down. And Colin Wade will come back in. He'll come in for Cole Konopik for the Vikes. With 5:16 to go here in the first half. Into Asher Konopik from Jensen. Over to Jensen. Across the timeline for Bigfork. Back out to Asher Konopik. Over to Wyatt Johnson. Wyatt Johnson, left side. Asher. Jensen. Got to move the ball quicker. Asher. Thought about the three. Going to drive in. Jensen's going to shoot the three. But Konopik's going to get fouled. That'll be the third team foul on Dawson County. And the first personal on, or check that second personal on Rivas. Rivas will sit and Eaton will come back in for Dawson County. Wade out to Asher Konopik into Jensen. Wyatt Johnson, three-point shot is way short. Jensen able to grab it and taken away by Amsler. He tried to drive and go up. Smith underneath to Eaton. Eaton grabs it. And Eli Thornes grabs it. Going to get called for the personal. His first, third team foul. Jensen will go out. And Austin Savick back in for Bigfork. Hams are looking to inbound. Feeds it out to Smith. Smith, man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Amsler, guarded by Asher Konopik. Crockett. McPherson. Stolen away by Wyatt Johnson. Wyatt Johnson looking to go coast to coast. Pump fake off the glass. Scores the bucket, and he will go to the free throw line. Nice job by Wyatt Johnson stepping in the passing zone and taking it coast to coast because a nice pump fake puts it in for two. That's the second personal on Kobe Smith. 14 foul, and at the line to shoot the N1 is number 0, Wyatt Johnson for the Vikes. Second shot up and good. Number 23, Ethan Rivas will come back in for McPherson. Rivas with the two personals. Or check that. He won't go in for McPherson. He'll come in for Smith, who has the two personals. Amsler with the basketball. 17-16. Bigfork trails by 1 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Rivas, top of the key, guarded by Johnson. We'll kick it over to Amsler. Amsler, right side, Eaton, top of the key. We'll kick it over. McPherson to Crockett. Crockett looking to spin move. Underneath, feeds it out to Rivas. Three-point shot from the right side. Rivas off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Asher Konopik. Konopik quickly up. Austin Savick, right side. Over to Wade. Wade, top of the key for Bigfork. Dribble in. Wyatt Johnson back out to Wade. Wade, Johnson, left side. Colin Wade looking. Gets it out to Asher Konopik. To Austin Savick. Wade, top of the key. Three-point shot. Oh, off the rim, no good. Johnson right there grabs the rebound. Up, under. Johnson with a nice move. Can't make it. Thorne is battling in there with Amsler. Amsler pretty strong. Knocked away by Johnson. And off the glass, Asher Konopik with the bucket. McPherson, Crockett, over to Amsler. 3:22 to go. 18-17. Bigfork leads on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Eaton, top of the key. Three is good. Good shot for a big man. 6'6". Steps outside, drains the three. Colin Wade, Asher Konopik, back to Wade. Wade underneath, Austin Savick. Asher Konopik, three, right side, good. Trading threes back to back to back. 21-20, Bigfork leads here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Amsler gets it over to McPherson. Right side in the corner to Crockett underneath to Eaton. Eaton spin move with the left hand, up and good. Nice move there by the 6'6" junior for the Red Devils. Quickly up, Colin Wade will give it to Austin Savick. Savick looking. Thought about it. Wade going to drive in. Pull up off the glass. Caught away with a left-handed layup. Good for Bigfork. So a scoring barrage here in the second. 23-22 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Vikes lead. Amser with the basketball. He'll give it over to Rivas. Back to Amser. McPherson. Crockett in the corner. Crockett, three-point shot on the way. Misses it. Johnson with a rebound. Over to Wade. Wade across to Kanopik. Back to Wade. Back to Kanopik. Back to Wade. Wade looking. Driving left side. Not about it. Johnson in the left corner. Back out to Wade. Underneath. Check to Asher Kanopik. Score the bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot the N1. So Asher really stepping up here, taking the ball strong to the basket. 1:54 to go, 25-22 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Asher Kanopik to shoot the N1 for the Vikes. Here gets the basketball, does Asher. He'll shoot the N1. Shot up, off the rim, no good. Austin Savick battling there. Crockett comes up with it. Kicks it in the corner. McPherson, three-point shot on the way. The rim, no good. Thornus grabs the rebound. They get fouled by Crockett. And he'll go to the free throw line. Yes, there's five team fouls, on Dawson County. That's the second personal on Chase Crockett. So Eli Thornus goes to the line. He'll shoot two. 1:43 to go here in the first half. The Vikes lead 25-22, 3 points here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And Eli Thornus at the line. Thornus' first shot. Rolls around. Oh, it just falls off. He'll get one more. Jack Jensen back in for Asher Kanopik. Asher, a well-deserved break here with 1:43 to go. And number 35, Tegan Wall back in for Crockett, who has two. And Thornus will get one more. Thornus misses the second one off the front of the rim. 25-22, 140 and counting on your JD Detailing scoreboard. McPherson will get over to Amsler. Amsler underneath Wall. Pass out to McPherson, nearly lost in the corner. Rivas looking to drive. Savick, pressure defense. Wall, after Rivas. Three-point shot on by Rivas is good from the right wing. Jensen will inbound to Wade. 25-25 over to Johnson. Johnson looking underneath. Finds Savick. Savick will kick it out. Turnaround jumper by Austin Savick. Off the rim, no good. Just about a little over 1 minute to go here in the first half, tied at 25. McPherson, right side. Kick it out to Wall. Wall top of the key. Over to Amser. Amser looking to drive. Pull-up jumper, baseline jumper. Misses it. Tipped around. Johnson comes up with a loose ball. Gets it to Jensen. 52 seconds to go. Over to Wade. Underneath to Thornus. Thornus loses it. Picked up by Eaton. 45 seconds. 30 on the shot clock. Over to Amser. McPherson, top of the key for the Red Devils. Over to Rivas. Rivas out to Wall. Wall looking underneath, back to Rivas. Three-point shot, right side. This was going to be short. Eaton tips it out to Amser. Nice tip there by Wall. You get it out. McPherson looking to drive. Rivas, top of the key. Shoots a three. In and out, no good. Jensen with the rebound. Shot clock is off. 18 seconds to go here in the first half. We're tied at 25. In a nice ball game. Physical. Thornus back to Wade. Wade over to Jensen. 7 seconds. Backdoor to Thornus. Thornus goes and knocks it up. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. 2.9 to go. Caught the ball. Couldn't put the alley-oop off the glass. Shoots a little bit short. They got 2.9 to go. Wade to inbound. Thornus quickly in from Wade. Scores the bucket in the middle. That'll end the first half. The Vikes take the lead on the last second shot by Thornus. They lead 27-22 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard from Fergus County High School in Lewistown, Montana. I'll be back with your halftime stats here in a moment. Well, welcome to halftime here as the Vikes lead this one. A last second shot by Eli Thornish, 27-25 here after the first half. Flathead Lake Lodge, brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork athletes since 1945. And I have the head coach, Courtney Gunlock, for the Valkyries. Didn't get a chance post-game because the games go back-to-back. But talk about your game against Dawson County. You guys really just dominated that game, 55-23, defensively and offensively. Some kids, pretty balanced scoring for you guys.
Yeah, it was a good game. We had a really good first half, I thought. We are struggling in our third quarters, though. I think we only scored 4 points or something our third quarter, and that's been consistent since the beginning of the season. So we got to figure out how to come out. 6. Okay, but we got to figure out how to come out with more intensity and not have that lull in the third quarter that we've been having. But then we picked it back up in the fourth quarter, and it was good that we were able to get a bunch of players some experience tonight. Definitely need to keep doing that to get us on track where we want to be. But it was good to see balanced scoring, everyone contributing, and defensively I think we're getting better.
Yeah, Peyton really got after it in the first half, especially the first quarter. Peyton hit 2 threes. She scored 8 in the first quarter, nothing in the second, and then scored 4 after halftime. And then Braden really stepped things up. Got off to a little bit slow start, 3 in the first, 6 in the second, and then the rest of the way 6. So basically, good job, Braden leading the way with 17. But Peyton right there, Callie Gambala got on the scoreboard. Even I thought, Afton always does defensively. She's not the big scorer for you, but she really does. Haley Shara getting on the board. Kenny Wade, as always, doing a good job. She had 7 points for you guys. Even Chloe Norad hit that big 3 here in the quarter in the second half. So, yeah, I mentioned that, with about 3 minutes to go, you guys cleared your bench and got some of those other players in the ball game. Sophia Campbell and Benson, who hadn't played yet. The other ones all played. And hopefully Keegan's okay. I think I talked to Isaac a little bit. So glad we had Nurse Jen here.
Exactly.
And you, right, to get out there.
Yeah, no, I think Keegan's going to be okay. I think she got a good elbow to the nose. But she's cleared everything, so I think we're looking good there. To go back to scoring, we've kind of told Peyton we need to get her scoring more, and so that's going to come. We've had some tough games where she's had a lot of ball pressure, and I think that's used a lot of her energy just getting it up the floor and getting good passes and taking care of the ball, and so to get her more scoring opportunity is going to be needed as we continue through the season. Ava's continuing to be consistent, and they're starting to see each other more, and we're doing the inside out a little bit better. We're still missing some bunnies that bother me, so we gotta clean that up. That'll come as we continue to practice and play. So I'm excited, and it's good to see some of these ones coming off the bench. They need to be able to score. They need to be able to contribute. So we're getting there.
Yeah, Keith, I see your biggest off the bench person, Kenny Wade, because she really can shoot the ball really well. Haley, in size and inside rebounding, and she can put it in there off the glass, when she gets underneath. So you're not going to move her out of the way. So that's tough for other teams. But you guys did, I thought, a really, really good job. Except for that third quarter, got to come out. That really the telltale sign a lot of ball games when they're close is that first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half for you guys. A little bit slow on scoring, but you guys, a lot of good passes. Peyton had a lot of good feeds to players underneath, and then Braden doing what Braden always does, gets the loose ball and puts it back up. Although I saw a couple of good moves and she just didn't finish on the layups. I saw you talking to her out there, finishing with that left hand. But other than that, you guys, you looked really good against the Red Devils. I guess they were able to pull out a last-second shot and beat Columbia Falls yesterday. Were you here to watch that?
We were. That was pretty impressive. They had 2 seconds left, and they had an inbounds on the sideline. And number 12, who's a good player, she just hit it off the glass, and that's a tough way to lose. But, yeah.
Yeah. So, that means, you got to see them before you played them today. Then you got to see Columbia Falls, which you'll play coming up in January. So,
yep.
anyway, anybody specific you want to talk about? I thought, again, key, and this was last year in state. I knew in the state championship game you were all right when Peyton hit those first 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
When she hit that 3 and hit that runner, I said, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
So when she gets going,
Yeah.
you expect that Braden, right? When Peyton gets going and starts to deliver and does that I think that really now teams have to look, okay, who am I going to stop, right? And then Callie doing a good job underneath,
Right.
Hitting some shots as well. So that's really key for you guys. So
I agree. Peyton has some energy that's contagious to the team. So when she gets
gosh.
going,
Yes.
it spreads to the rest of the team. So we need to keep that energy. We need a player like that out on the court. I think that was Scout a lot of times last year. And Madison Chapius. So I need Peyton to step up into that role and to get everyone riled up and that energy high.
She does a great job and made it quite fisteel. So I'll let you go. I'll get ready for the second half of the Vikes. Thanks for joining me here at halftime, and a great job. Congratulations again. We'll see you next week as you go to Hamilton on Tuesday. We'll be down there to cover that as well. So I'll see you down in Hamilton for sure next week. So safe trip home.
All right.
Well.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks, James. I appreciate it.
You bet. All right, Courtney Gunlock on the halftime show. I'll get your halftime stats here. We're about ready for the Vikings. Go back. Courtney Gunlock talking about her team. They're 4-1 on the season. We'll go to Hamilton next week on Tuesday. I'll be down there. And let me get some halftime stats for Crockett. Has 2, 6 for Rivas, 10 for Carter Amsler leading the way, 5 for Levi Eaton, and 25 at the half for the Vikings. 3 by Wyatt Johnson, Eli Thornes with 5, 2 by Austin Savick, 2 by Colin Wade, 4 by Cole Konopik. Asher Konopik leading the way with 11 at halftime for the Vikes. And they lead 27-25. Last second shot for the buzzer. By Eli Thornes to take the lead at half. 27-25. It'll be big, or check that, Dawson County basketball to start the third quarter here. And the same starting lineups. You have Asher, Cole Konopik, Wyatt Johnson, Jack Jensen starting the second half for Bigfork as he started the first, along with Eli Thornes. And same start as Crockett. There, McPherson over to Smith. And Amsler, top of the key. Wall starting in the second half set of Eaton. And right, McPherson with the basketball. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Crockett looking to drive. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Amsler over to McPherson, right side. Crockett, top of the key, looking to drive. Kicks it out, Smith. Wyatt Johnson trying to pick up the charge. Kicks it over. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Wall underneath. Feeds it to Smith. Smith's baseline misses it. And a shot clock violation here on nice defense by Bigfork. There, 7:19 to go, 27-25 here as we start the third quarter on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here from Fergus County High School. And Wyatt Johnson over to Asher Konopik, back to Johnson. Johnson setting it up. He'll give it to Asher, left side. Asher looking. Going to drive it over the right side. Set things up over to Cole Konopik. Johnson on the left side. Looking back door. No. Wyatt Johnson, baseline. Eli Thornes underneath Jensen. Jensen off the glass, misses it. Crockett grabs the rebound for Dawson County. Quickly up. He'll give it to Smith. Smith right side. Back out to Crockett. Crockett back at the key. Over to McPherson. Amsler underneath Crockett, baseline. Double team down there. Kicked out. Wyatt Johnson picks up the loose ball for Bigfork on the turnover. 6:30 to go. Score still the same, 27-25 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Cole Konopik on the left side. Kicks it underneath. Asher looking. Drive. Pull-up jumper by Asher. Off the rim, no good. Thornes battling underneath. Amsler got hit on the rebound. Officials timeout. I think he got an elbow as he came down on that rebound. And Amsler for the Red Devils hurt. May have got hit in the eye. 51, Eaton will check in for him. And 6:14 to go here in the third, 27-25 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Crockett to inbound to McPherson. McPherson with the basketball. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork, or matchup zone. No, it's man-to-man. Okay, underneath. Smith will kick it out to Wall. Wall looking out to McPherson. Over left side, Eaton. Smith looking to drive. Spin move. Kicks it out. McPherson driving baseline. Jensen cuts him off. Out to Crockett. Crockett will get over to Smith in the corner to Wall. Wall right corner. Guarded. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 2 seconds. Got to get shot up. No shot clock. No shot clock violation. Back-to-back shot clock violations on Dawson County. The good defense by the Vikes. 5:40 to go. 27-25 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. The Vikings lead. Asher Kanopic. Wyatt Johnson. Traps 1-3-1 zone trap defense. Asher Kanopic stolen away by McPherson as he tries to feed Jensen. McPherson looking to drive. Kicks it out. Crockett thought about the three. Going to drive it in. Pulls up against. Bounces around. Cole Kanopic gets a rebound on the Crockett miss. Cole Kanopic right side for Bigfork. Out to Asher Kanopic over to Wyatt Johnson. Wyatt Johnson looking. Underneath. Over to Jack Jensen. Jack Jensen out to Asher. Back to Jensen. Jensen looking to drive. Baseline. Eli Thornus. Jack Jensen. Over to Asher Kanopic. Back to Jensen. Nearly loses it. Back to Kanopic. Cole Kanopic. Turnaround jumper. Just a bit short. Thornus tried to grab it. Crockett gets it for Dawson County. Quickly pushes it up. Crockett. Corner. Smith. 3-point shot from the left side. In and out. No good. Asher rebounding it. Gets fouled by Eaton. So fouls on 51. Levi Eaton is second. First team on Dawson County. Colin Wade and Austin Savick will come in for Wyatt Johnson and Jack Jensen. 4:43 to go. Same score as halftime. 27-25 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And to Asher Kanopic. Colin Wade. The trap defense over to Cole Kanopic. Cole looking underneath. Colin Wade. Baseline. Thornus going to pull up. Shoots it up. Misses it. Savick battling for the rebound. And McPherson comes up with it for Dawson County. 4:25 to go. Nobody scored here in the second half. Rivas in the ballgame. Out to Crockett. Over to Smith. Smith. Over to McPherson. Crockett with the basketball. Eaton. Left corner. Kicks it, Rivas, top of the key. Gets it over to Crockett, underneath to Eaton. Eaton looking to turn around. Turn around, hook, in and out, misses it. Asher Kanopic comes up with the rebound for Bigfork. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. And the Vikings will take a timeout. 3:55 to go here in the third quarter. No score yet by anybody here in the third. It's 27-25 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard and a full timeout. And I'll take a timeout here from Fergus County High School here in Lewistown, Montana. All right, welcome back here at Fergus County High School in Lewistown. Vikes still up 27-25. 3:55 to go here in the third quarter. Asher Kanopic in the front court. The far side will inbound for the Vikes. He'll get it to Colin Wade. Top of the key. Setting up their offense. Wade drives, gets it. Austin Savick, or check that Thornus. Goes up, shoots it. He'll get fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. They're going to take it inside. Take advantage of the physicality of Eli and Savick. That's the third personal on number 13, Chase Crockett. Eli Thornus at the line to shoot two for the Vikes. A violation on Bigfork. And Thornus will get one. Rolls around off the back of the rim, drops it. Thornus will go out. Dylan Pervecchio checks in the ball game. 28-25. The Vikes lead. 3:45 to go. McPherson across the timeline. Over to Smith. Smith driving baseline, goes up, lays it up. Strong to the basket is Smith. Wade quickly up. Colin Wade to Cole Kanopic. Cole. They could call traveling on Cole Kanopic. Went up, shoots a floater. 3:29 to go. 28-27 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. The Vikes lead. McPherson with the basketball for Dawson County. They go to the left side. Rivas. Rivas over to Crockett. And they'll call a personal. Second personal on Cole Kanopic. First team foul on Bigfork here in the third. Rivas to inbound for Dawson County. They'll get it out to Crockett. Crockett underneath him. Eaton shoots it up and scores too. Dawson County takes the lead 29-28. Colin Wade across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Asher Kanopic right side. Austin Savick. Savick looking. Cole. Colin Wade. Dylan Pervecchio. Back out to Colin Wade. Asher Kanopic looking to drive in. Asher going to drive. They're going to call it on the floor. That'll be the third team foul on Dawson County. And fouls on 51. That's a third personal on Levi Eaton. Jack Jensen back in the lineup for Bigfork. And Wall will replace Eaton for Dawson County. .250 to go. Wade inbound. Three-point shot by Asher. Up top, Crockett. Look, it's a long rebound. Runs it out. Smith on the layup for Dawson County. Scores the bucket. Asher Kanopic. Cole Kanopic in the right corner. Looking to pull it up. Cole over to Asher. Knocked away by Smith. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. Wyatt Johnson. Eli Thorne is back in for Cole Kanopic and Dylan Pervecchio. Bigfork basketball. Asher into Colin Wade. Wade will go over the right side out to Asher. Jensen, free throw line, act to Asher. Colin Wade, thought about the three. Jensen, Asher, right, left side, three, off the rim, no good. Wyatt Johnson with the rebound, off the glass, off the backboard for two. A nice follow there by Wyatt Johnson. 31-30, 2 minutes to go here in the third on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Over to Rivas. And 30-second timeout taken by Dawson County. 2:01 exactly to go here in the third. Dawson County 31, Bigfork 30 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard here from Fergus County High School in Lewistown, Montana. And we'll stay right here. 26 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be Dawson County basketball. Here on the near side in the front court on the far end. Rivas to trigger the inbound for the Red Devils. In the backcourt of McPherson. Guarded by Jensen. McPherson across the timeline. Over to Smith. Smith on the right side. Guarded by Colin Wade. Out to Rivas. Far side. McPherson back out to Wall. Over to Smith. Smith looking to drive. Kicks it out. Rivas thought about the shot. Looking for a backdoor cut. Wade knocks it out of bounds. Or check that. off of Smith. Wade with a good defense. 1:39 to go in the third. A 1-point ball game, 31-30. Bigfork trails by 1. Trap defense put on. Wyatt Johnson goes up for it. Johnson gets knocked down. Then McPherson gets knocked down. No foul against Dawson County, but a foul called against Wyatt Johnson, his second team foul on Bigfork. Crockett to inbound. Jack Jensen denying. Wall will give back to Crockett. Over to McPherson underneath. Wall. Free throw line. Looking to go back door. Rivas 3-point shot. Short. Misses everything. Goes out of bounds. It'll turn over to Bigfork. 1:18 to go. 31-30 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. The Vikes trail by 1. Over to Colin Wade. Colin Wade in the backcourt. Colin, Asher, Wade. Quickly over Wyatt Johnson. Johnson saves it. Back out. Asher Kanopik. Jensen. Colin Wade. 3-point shot by Wade. Off the rim, no good. Johnson right there. Gets the rebound. Puts it back up. And then Vikings take the lead 32-31. Under 1 minute to go here in the third. McPherson across the timeline. He'll get it over to Smith. Smith on the right side. Top of the key to Rivas. Rivas out to Wall. Wall. Backside Smith. Smith looking to drive in. Cut off by Wade. Wade will get called for the blocking foul. That'll be his third team foul here on Bigfork. Into Crockett. Underneath. Wall kicks it out. Rivas. Right side 3. In and out. Wyatt Johnson with the rebound. Gets out to Jensen. Colin Wade. Dawson County putting up their trap. Looking to trap. Kicked by Crockett. Crockett must play soccer. Kicks that one high in the air, out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball. Jensen to inbound. Shot clock is off. 28.2 to go here in the third. The Vikes with a 1-point lead. Wade looking to hold for the last shot. Gets over to Thornus. Back to Wade. 20 seconds to go. Wade over to Johnson. Back to Wade. Going for the last shot. Probably a smart move by the Vikings. Thornus back to Wade. Johnson backdoor cut. Wyatt Johnson still underneath Thornus. Thornus turnaround jumper at the buzzer. Misses it. And 32-31 after 3. The Vikings lead this one over Dawson County. Eli Thornus was cutting back door on the alley-oop. Got shoved out of bounds. No whistle. Bigfork able to come up with a turnover. And it'll end 32-31 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. I'll be back after this timeout. All right, back here in Fergus County High School here at Lewistown. 32-31 will start the fourth quarter. It'll be Bigfork basketball to start the fourth. 8 minutes to go on the clock. And the Vikes lead by 1 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Jensen, Wade, Thornus, Johnson, and Asher Kanopik in the ballgame. Rivas, Crockett, Eaton, Smith, and McPherson in. Thornus turnaround jumper, misses it. Johnson trying to grab it. Jensen runs it down. Beats Crockett to the loose ball. Jensen out to Asher Kanopik. Jensen, jumper. Inside the free throw line for the right elbow. Good shot by Jack Jensen. Rivas with the basketball. Kicks it over to Crockett. Crockett on the right side. Out to Eaton. Eaton top of the key. Over to McPherson. McPherson left side. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Eaton on the right wing. Out to Rivas, left wing. 3-point shot by Rivas is good. From the top, the key left side, tied at 34. Wade, bring it across the timeline. Asher Knopick, Jensen underneath, Thornus up, under, off the glass. Score, nice pass inside to from Jensen to Thornus for the bucket. Crockett across the timeline. A good ball game here between Dawson County and Bigfork. McPherson, Rivas, over to Smith. Smith right side, right wing. Underneath Eaton, Crockett, left side. Top of the key to Smith. Backdoor underneath to Eaton. Eaton looking to go baseline. Thornus right there guarding him. Shoots it off the glass for two. Nice shot there by the big guy at 6'6". Wade quickly up. Wyatt Johnson on the left side for Bigfork. Out to Wade. Over to Asher Knopick. Back to Wade. Wade top of the key. Wyatt Johnson baseline to Thornus. Johnson. Asher Knopick looking to drive baseline. Gets cut off. Blocking foul there by Crockett. And that might be his fourth. That is his fourth first team foul on Dawson County. 36-36 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Bigfork to take it out on the sideline. Jack Jensen underneath me here on the near side. Sub just gets him in time. It's Tegan Wall coming in for Crockett. Crockett going to sit with a 4. 6:21 to go here. Tied at 36. Asher Knopick, Wyatt Johnson, Colin Wade, right side, Jensen, baseline. Out to Wade. Johnson looking underneath. Jensen. Thought about it. Back to Johnson. Johnson, pump fake. Out to Jensen. Jensen going to shoot that shot. No. Asher Knopick, right side jumper. 3-point, no good. Johnson with another rebound. And they're going to say it's on. He gets fouled on the ground. Second team foul on Dawson County. Crockett will come back in for Wall. Third personal on 23. Ethan Rivas. Wade gets it in. Johnson looking up. Feeds it out to Asher Knopick. Thornus underneath. Nice little jumper, turnaround jumper by Thornus on the feed for Asher Knopick. 38-36, 5:50 to go. McPherson right side to Smith. Back to McPherson. Over to Rivas. Crockett underneath. Eaton taken away. Asher Knopick grabs the intended pass for Eaton. Across the timeline. Asher looking. Over to Wyatt Johnson. Wyatt Johnson top of the key. Asher. Jensen. Johnson tried to get it under Thornus. Knocked away by Eaton out of bounds. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. 5:27 to go. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Vikes up by 2. 38-36 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Tipped away by Colin Wade. Tried to get it inside to Thornus. Tipped away by Smith, and Wade's going to foul Smith. That'll be the first team foul on Bigfork. Third personal on Colin Wade. Cole Knopick will come back in the ball game for Bigfork with 5:26 to go. 38-36. The Vikes lead here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Inbound. McPherson with the basketball. He'll bring it across the timeline for Dawson County. Over to Crockett. Crockett guarded by Johnson. He'll feed it over to Smith. Smith over on the left side. Smith looking. Out to McPherson. Eaton looking to drive underneath. Gets it out to McPherson. McPherson dropping the key. Top of the key, excuse me. McPherson gets it to Crockett. Crockett trying to pull it in. Wrap off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Asher Knopick. Under 5 to go. They'll give it up to Wyatt Johnson. Johnson with the basketball for Bigfork. He'll get it over to Asher Knopick. Right side, back out to Johnson. Jensen over to Cole Knopick. Johnson, top of the key. Over to Asher. Underneath Jensen. Jensen pulls around. Eli Thornus, up, under. Thornus goes to the free throw line as he gets fouled on the drive. And that'll be the 13th foul on Dawson County, the 4th on Eaton. And Eli Thornus at the line, 2 shots. And 24 back in the ball game. Carter Amsler back in for Dawson County. Yeah, there's 2 shots, so that substitution shouldn't have happened. Amsler can't come back in for Eaton because there's 2 shots. So they'll correct that after this first shot by Thornus, allow him to come in the ballgame. 4:37 to go here. Thornus' first shot rims in and out, no good. Now Amsler will come in the ball game for Eaton. Jensen will go out. Dylan Pravecchio back in for the Vikes. 38-36. Thornus at the line. One more. Need to hit your free throws down the stretch. He hits the second one. 39-36. 4:37 to go. Into McPherson. McPherson across the timeline for the Red Devils. Top of the key. Give it over to Rivas. Rivas looking. Gets it out to Smith. Over to Amsler. Underneath Crockett. Crockett on the drive. Off the glass. Too strong. Rebounded by Dylan Pravecchio. He'll give it up to Johnson. Over to Asher Kanopik. Kanopik across the timeline. Over to Thornus. Back out to Kanopik. Wyatt Johnson. Backdoor Thornus. Up, under, off the glass. On the alley-oop. Backdoor nice pass by Wyatt Johnson. Quickly. Smith goes up the court. Blocked by Thornus, but a foul on the ground before the shot. On the drive by Smith. Eaton will come back in the ball game. That's the third personal on Cole Kanopik, second team foul. As Rivas goes out, Eaton comes back in. Amsler to inbound. He'll get it out to Smith. Smith top of the key over to McPherson. McPherson going left side. Back out to Crockett. Thought about the three. Going to look the drive, pull up, out. Amsler underneath. Eaton off the glass for two. And a nice feed by Amsler to Eaton. Under 4 to go. Wyatt Johnson over to Kanopik. Kanopik. Backdoor Dylan Pravecchio off the glass with a nice feed by Cole Kanopik underneath. Dylan Pravecchio with the bucket for the Vikes. 3:30 to go. And a timeout taken by the Vikes. 3:29 to go. 43-38. The Vikes up by 5 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. A full timeout taken by Bigfork, and I'll take a timeout here from Fergus County High School, Lewiston, Montana. Oh, we're back here at Fergus County High School, Lewistown, Montana. 3:29 to go in the ballgame. The Vikes lead 43-38 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Viking basketball here on the far side. Or check that. It is the Red Devils basketball. Yeah, because Bigfork scored the bucket. Inbound to Crockett. Crockett over the right side. Amsler, who got hit early in the eye, back in the ballgame. That's good to see for Smith on the drive. He'll get fouled baseline. That'll be the third team foul. Fouls on number 23. I believe that's going to be 4 on Cole Kanopik. It is. Jack Jensen, Colin Wade, they'll go in for Dylan Pravecchio and Wyatt Johnson. 4 fouls on Cole Kanopik, 3 team fouls. 3:20 to go, inbounding. Amsler looking to inbound. He'll give it out to McPherson. McPherson right side, top of the key to Smith. Smith's going to get it handed out to Amsler. Man-to-man defense. Smith over on the right side. You kick it out to Crockett. Over to McPherson in the corner. Amsler. Eaton looking. Shoots a jump hook. Nice jump hook there by the 6'6" junior. Eaton. 3 minutes to go here. Colin Wade across the timeline. Over to Asher Kanopik. Back to Wade. Wade to Kanopik. Skip past to Jensen. Jensen left side. Cole Kanopik, or Colin Wade. Jack Jensen, 3 from the left side. It's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Jack Jensen with a nice three-point shot for the Vikes. 2:35 to go here. 46-40, 2-possession lead. 6-point lead for the Vikes here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Crockett gets it from McPherson. Crockett looking to drive. Cut off. Grabbed away by Thornus, nice job by Eli Thornus. He'll give it up to Wade. 2:20 to go. Wade, trap defense. Asher Kanopic, Cole Kanopic pulls up jumper. Too strong off. Thornus battling with it. Going to run down the loose ball as Crockett goes flying. And Bigfork takes the timeout as Thornus comes up with a loose ball as Crockett and them battle underneath. 2:10 to go. Full timeout taken by the Vikes. 46-40 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And I'll take a timeout here from Lewistown. All right, welcome back. Fergus County High School here in Lewistown, Montana. Vikes lead 46-40, have the basketball here with 2:10 to go in the ball game here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And Jensen will inbound. Jensen, Thornus, Johnson, Wade, and Asher Kanoptic into Thornus. Underneath to Jensen. Jensen posted up baseline. They'll get it out of bounds on. And that should be the third team foul here on Dawson County. Jensen inbound, gets it to Thornus. Second one, Thornus too strong. Right there, Wyatt Johnson gets the rebound again. Dives on the floor, held ball. It'll be Dawson County basketball as Bigfork had it last. 2 minutes to go exactly. That's a second personal on 33, McPherson. Fourth team foul into McPherson. Under 2 minutes to go. He'll hand it up to Amsler. Amsler across the timeline. Over to Smith. Smith on the right side. Looking underneath. Knocked away. Asher going to reach in on Amsler. Pick up the foul. Fourth team foul. And second personal on Asher Kanopic. So it'll be Dawson County basketball underneath with 1:46 to go. Inbounding to Crockett. Crockett in the lane. He'll throw it up. Sinks it for two. Asher Kanopic into Wade. 1:40 and counting. 46-42. 4-point ball game. Over to Eli Thornus. Out to Asher Kanopic. Need to run some clock. Eli underneath Jensen. Jensen looking. Drive. Left hand. Too strong. Misses the left hand. Needed that bucket. Nice shot there. Amsler will kick it out to Eaton. Back to Amsler, top of the key. Amsler crossover, looking to drive. Kicks it out to Crockett. Knocks down Johnson, no whistle. Wade with the basketball on the miss by Dawson County. Wade over to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive through. He'll go to the free throw line because that'll be 5 team fouls on Dawson County with 1:09 to go. That's a third personal on Kobe Smith. 15 foul. Wyatt Johnson 0 at the line to shoot 2 with 1:09 to go. 46-42 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Johnson's first shot is up, is good. He'll get one more with 1:09 to go. Jensen coming in, calling out the play or the defense for Bigfork. Put up another. Johnson's second shot, in and out, no good. Asher Kanopic flies in for the rebound. He's going to get fouled by Crockett. That is going to be the fifth one on Crockett. He's going to foul out. Kanopic will go to the line for 2 more. And a good hustle there by Asher Kanopic getting the rebound there. So Crockett fouls out. Good player there for the Red Devils. 23, Rivas comes back in the lineup for Dawson County. And Asher Kanopic at the line to shoot 2. Shot up Off the rim, no good. We need our free throws down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. One more for Asher. Kanopic up. This one rolls around off the backboard, drops. 48-42, two-possession ball game. 1:06 to go. McPherson across the timeline. Over to Smith. Timeout. A full timeout taken by Dawson County. With 1:02 to go, Vikes with a 6-point lead, 48-42 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. And I'll take a timeout here from Lewistown, Montana. All right, welcome back. Fergus County High School. Vikes up by 6, 1:02 to go. Here on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, it is 48-42, 1:02 to go. Smith will take it out, far side of the front court. Smith looking to get it in. Gets it in to Eaton. Eaton to Amsler. Amsler way out. Give it over to Smith. Smith right side. Smith picks up his dribble, gets to Amler underneath to Eaton. Eaton to look to go up. Bangs right into Thornus. Moves him out of the way, scores it off the backboard for 2, and he'll get a free throw. That'll be the second on Thornus, 15 fouls, so free throws the rest of the way. And Eaton at the line trying to complete the three-point play. Shot up, misses it at the front of the rim. Jack Jensen with the basketball. A two-possession game, 4-point, 45 seconds to go. Jensen across timeline. Gets fouled from behind by McPherson. And Jensen will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Vikes. That is a third personal on McPherson. 4-point ball game. 48-44. Jensen at the line for 2. Shot up just off the front of the rim. A little more leg here in the fourth quarter to get it there. Jensen will get one more. This one's going to go in. I can feel it. It does. And Cole Kanopic will come in the ballgame for Eli Thornus. Defensive purposes. 49-44, 5-point ball game. 41 seconds to go into Amsler. Amsler quickly up under 40 seconds. And timeout taken by the Red Devils. 36.9 to go. Vikings lead by 5, 49-44 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. This will be a full timeout by the Red Devils. And I'll take a timeout here from Fergus County High School in Lewistown, Montana. All right, we're back here. Dawson County basketball, 36.9 to go here in the ball game. The Vikes lead by 5, 49-44. Amsler to inbound for Dawson County in the front court, near side. going to try to get into McPherson. Gets it over to Smith. Smith looking to drive. Cut off. Knocked away by Wyatt Johnson. And Johnson knocks it out of play. 27 seconds on the shot clock. 32.1 on the game clock. And Amsler to inbound for the Red Devils. Gets it out. Eaton. Eaton looking to drive. Knocks over Knoppik. No foul. Asher gets it in. Colin Wade over to Asher. 21 seconds to go. Asher gets fouled by Rivas in the backcourt. 49-46, under 20 seconds to go. 19.9. And Knoppik will go to the line to shoot 2. Need to make these free throws right here. It's a one-possession game. One free throw makes it a two-possession game. A little more difficult. So 19.9 to go, 49-46 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Free throw off the back of the rim, no good. He'll get one more. Makes it a two-possession game with 19.9 to go. He relaxed, shot up. This one looked good. Rolls around and drops. 4-point ball game, 50-46. McPherson quickly up. Not another timeout taken by the Red Devils. 16.8 to go, and that might be Dawson County's last timeout. We'll check the scoreboard, and a full timeout, or check that 30-second timeout by Dawson County, and they're out of timeouts. Bigfork has 2 remaining here with a 4-point lead left. We'll stay right here as the Vikings have 2 timeouts. Free throws the rest of the way. And Bigfork will be in action as we head to Hamilton to take on the Bronx over next Tuesday. We'll be broadcasting live. A doubleheader down there. BFST events on YouTube. I'll be right here, or down in Hamilton, broadcasting those games. And then we'll have another game on the road until we go to Whitefish. So alternating home and away. Amsler inbound for the Red Devils. Trying to get it into Rivas. Amsler gets it into Eaton. Eaton way out there. Out to Amsler. Amsler looking to get a 3-point shot. Eaton up, under, off the glass. Scores 2. Within 2. Wyatt Johnson with a steal. Get fouled. Clock runs down as Bigfork nearly turns it over and gives the Red Devils a chance to win it. 1.3 to go. 50-48. And they're going to look at resetting the clock, I think, because there was close to 3 seconds left on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. This is the guy you want at the free throw line, Wyatt Johnson, who usually calmly makes these. So they're going to look at resetting the clock, put a little more time back on, because after the foul happened, I think they're going to put 3.4 back on. 0.4. They let them figure it out because there is more time on the clock. Shouldn't be 1.3. They're going to put 4 seconds back on the clock. I would say 3.1, but not 4 seconds. Matt, it should be about 3.1. Should be 3.1 when that foul happened. I was watching the clock. Should be about 3.1. They put 4 seconds back on the shot clock. Now they're going to talk about it and get it right. Because there's just a little over 3 seconds to go when it happened after the steal. We'll see what they're going to. They're going to put 2.8. Okay. I would say 3.1, but Wyatt Johnson at the line to shoot 2. First shot is no good. Needs to make this one. 2.8 to go. 50-48. Bigfork leads. Johnson needs to make it right here. Too hard off the rim. Rivas with the basketball is going to shoot the 3. At the buzzer. No basket after the buzzer. No good. They're waving out the basket. The shot is after the buzzer. And offensive goaltending as he grabs the rim. He was trying to dunk it. Thought he was trying to feed it for the dunk. Your final is 50-48. The Vikes hold on to win this one over Dawson County. The shot went up by Rivas, bouncing around, but one of the big guys, I think Eaton, grabbed the rim, so no bucket, and 50-48. Bigfork wins this one in a thriller. I'll be back with your post game here. So 50-48 under Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'll be back with the post game here from Fergus County High School, Lewistown, Montana. Hang on. Well, welcome back to Fergus County High School. Vikes pull this one out, 50-48 over Dawson County. It didn't need to be that close. As free throws down the stretch almost nearly costing Bigfork. And we'll take a look at full game stats for Colby Smith with 6. 6 by Crockett, who fouled out. 9 by Ethan Rivas. 10 by Carter Amser, who got hurt. 5 by, or check that, Eaton leading the way. 5 in the first. 14 in the second, 19 overall. He had it underneath for Bigfork there for Dawson County. The load is 6'6". For Bigfork, Wyatt Johnson had 3 in the first, 5 in the second, so 8 overall. Eli Thornus had a good ball game. 5 in the first, 8 in the second, 13 overall, leading the way, I believe. Asher's right there. 6 by Jack Jensen. Colin Wade, 2. 4 by Cole Kanopic. And 2 by Dylan Pravecchio. Asher Canopic, 11 in the first and 2 in the second half. So 13 total overall. So Bigfork pulls this one out over the Red Devils here from Fergus County High School. 50-48 your final in a crazy ball game down the stretch. Bigfork had a lead and Dawson County just didn't quit. They nearly stole that inbound pass and they had a chance. We just needed to make our free throws down the stretch here. We're waiting for one of the players to come up and talk to me here on the post game here before we go and head on the road and head back to Bigfork. So Bigfork goes 1-1. The Vikings do. The girls go 2-0 here at the East-West Tip-Off Tournament. And talking to Paul Bardos, they'll have it here next year, so Bigfork will probably be back as well. Good job by Lewistown hosting this tournament here from Fergus High School. Just looking for one of the players to come up and talk to me, so a good job. Thanks for listening out there. Thanks to all my sponsors, Bigfork Harvest Foods, Montana Athletic Club, Flathead Lake Lodge, Hanson Excavating, and JD Detailing for sponsoring basketball and allowing me to come down here and stay overnight and broadcast these games back to you here. And I'll stick around here waiting for a player. Hollow said he was going to send somebody up to talk to me here on the post game. Want to talk to him probably about finishing out here in this ball game. Got to make those free throws down the stretch, especially in the fourth quarter. Had a lot of, we're in free throw shooting 2 every time. Had a chance to close it out and not make it even close. And it was closer than the actual final score as Bigfork pretty much took care of things and dominated. But Dawson County doesn't quit, I'll tell you that. We could see these guys later on out of Glendive, Montana. Only at the state tournament out of the East, so I think this is a good tournament for Bigfork to come over and play. So they'll wrap up non-conference next week, okay, as they'll head down to Hamilton. Now, I was trying to give you game time so they could tell you when I'm broadcasting from down there. Oh, I need to get to the right place here. And see, I have it Monday. Of course, rolls over 5 days. Reception here is not that great, folks. Here, especially in the corner. Let me get down to the schedule here, and I can tell you what time we play in Hamilton. I believe it's 6 and 7:30 on Tuesday. Because it'll be the 16th, and let me get down to that. No, check that. That will be, the 19th when that game happens. So on Tuesday, the 19th, we play at freshmen get underway at 3. Boys JV 4:30. Girls varsity at 6. Boys varsity at 7:30. So I'll be on the air about 15 minutes prior. Put that out on BFSC events on YouTube. Go and listen in if you can't make it down to Hamilton. And then at home on Thursday, Valkyries will finally play at home. They take on Stephenville, the Yellow Jackets, on Thursday the 21st in Bigfork. Again, post-game will be brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork Athletics since 1945. Final 50-48. Bigfork wins this one over Glendive, Dawson County High School. And still waiting for a player to come up and Talk to me. That's what Hollow said he was going to send somebody. I'm not sure who's going to send. Somebody like Eli or Asher. Hey, Colin. Colin, are you looking for me? Hey, who's coming out? Talk to me. Well, a good win still for Bigfork. I don't think somebody is going to show up, although I was promised somebody. Never mind. John said he was going to send somebody up, but forget about it. No, I can't wait all day. Well, I'll wait just a couple more minutes to see if somebody's going to show up, interview on the postgame. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap things up. 50-48, Vikes hold on here against Dawson County. And then Dillon and Billings Central will play here next. All right. All right, we got Cole Knopick here on postgame. Cole, talk about, can you hear me now, Cole?
Yeah, yep.
So, Cole, nice job. You guys held on. I think you need to make your free throws down the stretch. Missed too many to seal this game. It was closer than actually what it was. But talk about your team and your efforts you guys had today against Dawson County and how tough they were.
Oh, yeah, they're a good team. I think the three biggest things is turnovers, making our free throws, obviously, with Wyatt there at the end, and helping on the post. They had a couple big guys, and we weren't helping off of them, and that's where most of their points came from.
Yeah, so. Eaton really stepped up 51, that 6'6". He had some good moves inside.
Yeah,
and was able to score. But you guys did pretty well except for shutting him down.
Yeah.
And you guys held on. It got a little crazy going on down there. And I just think you played better, I thought, than yesterday. Yesterday, you really turned about 23 turnovers, I believe, yesterday in that ball game. You had a chance to win that.
16 today?
I don't know what happened.
I think it was.
I guess
so
you
we're
lowered
getting
it.
better for sure.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not an effort issue. Like Wyatt, Eli, Asher, Colin, all those guys are giving their all. And we just have a couple things to clean up, and I know we'll get it.
Well, I think it's you guys getting used to each other, different teams. You know, you lost 5 starters from last year.
Yeah.
You didn't play towards the end of the season. Asher didn't play at all. Colin Wade didn't play last year at all. Just getting used to you guys getting used to each other in the first couple of games. You're going to move to, I believe, 2 and 3 on the season. Most importantly, got that conference win against Polson. These are good games to pressure you and make you work hard against good teams, and I thought you guys did a good job.
Yeah, well, thank you, James. Really appreciate it.
Well, I'll let you go. I know you have to go, and we're going to wrap things up and close things down. But your teammates, I thought you guys did a really good job. Jack Jensen, Eli Thornus had a good game as well. Asher, you guys are really getting to know each other, move the ball around, so it was a good win for you guys today against a good team in Dawson County.
Lots of good stuff coming. Lots of great stuff coming.
We'll see you on Tuesday as we head down to Hamilton
yeah.
with the Bronx. That'll be in your division, but not in our conference. Going down there, that should be a good battle on Tuesday at 7:30. Girls play at 6, you guys play at 7:30, and then you'll be on the road at Stevensville on Thursday night before Christmas. Well, I'll see you down there, so wish you a Merry Christmas, everybody out there. And thanks for joining me on the postgame. Appreciate that. Cole Kanopik on the postgame show here from Fergus County High School in Lewistown, Montana. That wraps up things for me. The final is the Vikings win this one 50-48. Hang on against the Red Devils of Dawson County. Once again, James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Owls. You guys have a good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in and listening from